Hey everybody, I hope and pray that you're doing well. Today as we come to our word from the word. And today that word is cake. Cake. Now I know you're thinking, now wait a minute, I didn't see anything in the Psalms about cake. But I'm gonna tell you what, I was trying to, continue with my alliteration with the letter C this week. And I couldn't help but think about today in this verse, and you'll see in a moment, and it talks about taste and I think sometimes we do need to maybe break the tension a little bit and get excited about just thinking about how good God is. Right? I mean, we have these moments and valleys and stuff where we focus on ourselves and our shortcomings if you've been around me anytime, you know I'm not one of those feel good preachers. I'm going to preach the word of God, um, the good and the bad. Right? You have preachers that don't want to preach on sin and don't want to talk about the bad things that we do. But I think today, let's just change that focus for today a little bit, and let's look into the psalm here and see what is said. In Psalm 34, looking at verses 8 through 10, and it says this: Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him. Oh, fear the Lord, you his saints. There is no want to those who fear him. The young lions lack and suffer hunger, but those who seek the Lord shall not lack any good thing. You see there at the end, it says that the young lions, right? Those who are probably those young lions who, like a lot of young people and teenagers, like we all did, right? We think we know it all, and we think we can provide for our own needs, and we can take care of it all. And then we figure out, man, I'm a little hungry. I remember those times, even when we first got married, and uh, you know, just to think about it, get out of the house, out from under mama and daddy, and it's all well and good till you got to start paying the bills. It's all well and good till you say, okay, we get to the grocery store and think, I don't know, I don't know exactly what we're going to eat. Looks like we're going to be having a lot of grilled cheese and bologna, and hey, those things are good, and I like those still today. And just to think about that, though, right? It's not something that normally you'd splurge for big desserts. You would just focus on what things you could scrounge up. You say, with the Word of God and our relationship with God and looking to God, it's even better than splurging on cake, right? It's that, oh, taste and see. Right now, I mean, if you love sweets like I do, just to think about it, a good piece of pound cake, a good piece of chocolate cake. It's funny. I love Devil's Food Cake too. I hate the name, but I mean the cake is delicious. Just those things, right? And some of you already know, like, well, now I'm hungry. Now I want a piece of cake. And have you ever just stopped to think that we'll look at food like that, and we'll fight people. Good old Baptists, man, we'll fight people to get to the dessert table to make sure you get that first piece, or make sure that you don't get up there and you missed out on the last piece. We'll think about how good things taste physically. But have you ever just stopped to think how sweet it is? Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Now, the thing is, as you read through here, right, it's an opposite to those young lions. It's opposite to those who are proud and those who oppose God, those who belong to God. Oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Those that trust in him. See, those who don't trust in him, they don't get to taste and see how good he is. Those who reject God will one day stand there before God, and they'll try to apologize, and they'll try to fall down on their face then, but it will be too late, because then they're going to taste eternal judgment. But instead, now you can make that choice and that decision to accept him, and then you can be with us as believers and say, oh, taste and see that the Lord is good. Today, that's really the challenge for us all today. Forget about what everybody else has to offer. Forget about what's even maybe your dessert later on today. I want you to think about how sweet it is to be saved by grace. God bless you, and I pray you have a great, great day.